Good morning, students. Welcome to our new introductory class of biology for this new session. Hope all are fine and keeping healthy. Let us fight with corona and stay home and stay safe. So, now let us begin with our subject with some general information about science. What is science, in fact? Science is an organized body of knowledge supported by observation and experimentation. Unless we observe something or we do experimentation on that material, we cannot prove that it's an organized body. That's what we call it as a science. In fact, there are three major branches of science, namely physics, chemistry, and biology. And of these, biology is the study of living beings, that is, all the plants, animals, and human beings. In fact, nowadays scientists often prefer the term life science instead of biology. And it is an effort to emphasize the focus on the study of life process. And Greek philosophers, they say that biology itself means the study or science of life. Bios means life, logos means study. That's what we call it as biology. Our next topic is growth of biology. How can we say that biology exactly grew up, and what's the time or when did this biology began? In fact, primitive man lived in jungles and caves. They collected food from the natural vegetations and hunted wild animals for their food. And through this activity, they learned about the life and habits of different animals, and they recognized various plants and the different parts. That's what the beginning of biology. Now it said that with the evolution of culture, man began to live in settled communities and started farming. But the activity that he learned about life and habits of different animals and what he recognized of various plants and their parts was the beginning of biology. The proof that proves that they began biology are simply the drawings of animals and plants in the caves of prehistoric periods. Now, when this evolution started or began, man began to live in settled communities and started farming. He domesticated animals such as dog, cow, sheep, horse, and buffalo. He practiced, and these practices gave him further opportunities for the studies of various life of these animals. And biology advanced more and more day by day. In fact, it's said that Greeks were probably the pioneers of an organized study of biology. And the first person to study animals in detail is none other than the father of biology, who is Aristotle. He is also called as father of zoology. And the second man, who is also called as father of botany, is none other than Theophrastus. He mainly studied the plants. Therefore, he is called as the father of botany. And the third one is Hippocrates. He rationalized the science of healing and treating the sick. That's how the medicine came into existence. People were aware of the impact of medicine on human beings. So, he is called as the father of medicine. Biology has flourished a great deal in ancient India, and various systems of classifying animals and plants were developed. For example, Jivaj and Andaj. Jivaj means the viviparous animals who used to give birth to the young ones, whereas Andaj or oviparous, ova means anda. Anda, in Hindi we speak anda. Anda means ova or egg. Oviparous animals who lay eggs, etc. Now, cultivation of rice was first introduced in India, and it was estimated that more than 1000 varieties of rice have been developed itself in India. You have seen the microscope. So, this microscope was invented in the 16th century, and a new world of and when this new world of minute animals and plants came into existence, no doubt it existed before also, but it came to the knowledge of human being soon after the invention of microscope. So the cell as the basic unit of living things was seen through this compound microscope, and thus biology now began to grow more faster than before. Whereas in the 19th century, biology took several major leaps through this discovery of germs, wider acceptance of the theory of organic evolution, establishment of cell theory, etc. Now we are in the 21st century and it is poised to unravel the more mysterious of nature and miraculous innovations in medicines and agriculture. Biology has already progressed a great deal in the field of vitamins, hormones, genetics, genetic engineering, antibiotics, cancer research, cloning, stem cell research, organ transplantation, environmental science, life in outer space, etc. And the latest that scientists are planning to create life is some single-celled bacteria from lifeless material using only fatty acids and nucleotides. Can you imagine what these scientists are going to do these days? They are imagining to create life with a lifeless material. And who knows, among you may be one of the scientists in future who may generate all these things. Life out of lifeless material. Now let us come to the branches of biology.
Morphology deals with the study of the form, size, shape, color, and structure of organisms and their tissues, organs, and organ systems. It has two branches: external morphology, which involves the study of the external characters of an organism, and internal morphology, which deals with the study of the internal structure of organisms. Internal morphology has three more subtypes, namely anatomy, histology, and cytology or cell biology. Anatomy is the science that explains the internal arrangement of different organs or organ systems in an organism. Histology is the study of the microscopic anatomy of cells and tissues of plants and animals. Cytology or cell biology deals with the study of the cell of an individual organism as a structural and functional unit. Another branch of biology is physiology, the science that studies different functions and processes. It explains how various organs, as well as various processes such as digestion, respiration, circulation, and reproduction function. Embryology deals with the growth and development of an organism from an egg to a fetus. It involves the study of the development of the embryo from the fertilization of the ovum to the fetus stage. Taxonomy involves the identification, nomenclature, and classification of plants and animals into various groups. This classification of organisms is based on several factors such as similarities in the structure, function, genetic composition, and evolution. It helps in organizing thousands of known species of plants and animals, as well as newly discovered species. Pathology involves the study and diagnosis of a disease. It deals with the changes occurring in the structure or chemical organization of an organism due to diseases. Microbiology is the study of microorganisms such as viruses, bacteria, and protozoans. Microbiology is a broad term which includes other specialized branches such as virology, mycology, parasitology, and bacteriology. Ecology involves the scientific study of the relation of living organisms to each other and their surroundings. It is closely related to biological disciplines such as physiology, evolution, and genetics and behavior. Genetics deals with the science of genes, heredity, and variations in living organisms. Earlier, due to the lack of analytical methods, the genetics of an entire plant or animal was studied. However, in recent years, the advances in analytical methods have allowed the study of genetics at the molecular level, which has led to the development of molecular biology. Molecular biology deals with the physical and chemical organization of biomolecules, such as nucleic acids and proteins, and their interaction in organisms. Another branch of biology is biogeography, which deals with the study of distribution of organisms in various geographical regions on the earth. It has two sub-branches, namely phytogeography and zoogeography. While phytogeography deals with the distribution of plants, zoogeography deals with how patterns of animal biodiversity vary over space and through time. Another important branch of biology is paleontology or paleobiology, which involves the study of prehistoric life, including the evolution of organisms and their interactions with each other and their environment. These organisms lived on the earth thousands of years ago and then became extinct. Paleontological studies are done with the help of fossils such as footprints, bones, seeds, and tree trunks. Over the years, biology has also interacted with other subjects like mathematics, computer science, physics, and chemistry. This has led to the origin and growth of many multidisciplinary branches of biology, such as biochemistry, biophysics, biotechnology, and bioinformatics. Let's learn about them in detail. Biochemistry is the study of chemical processes in living organisms. It deals with chemical phenomena like diffusion, osmosis, biomembrane transport, and structure of biomolecules such as proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, and nucleic acids in living organisms. Biophysics, on the other hand, is an interdisciplinary science that uses the methods of physical science to study biological systems. It applies the principles of physics, chemistry, and methods of mathematical analysis and computer modeling to biology. Biotechnology is a field of applied biology which involves the use of living organisms and bioprocesses in various fields such as engineering, technology, and medicine. Bioinformatics deals with the acquisition, storage, management, access, and processing of data in molecular biology by using computers. With the advancement of technology and growth of analytical methods, biology has no longer remained just a plant and animal science, but has become an evolving interdisciplinary subject.
So at last, our topic is study of biology helps us in many ways. So how it helps us? How biology helps us in our world? So first of all, appreciation of nature. The world of plants and animals is so vast and varied that one wonders at it. Despite its variety, biology helps us to understand the basic unity of all living things and their essential features. It helps us in keeping healthy. It helps us to understand the causes of many diseases. It shows us how germs are spread by certain agents such as insects, wind or water. And this knowledge helps us to take proper care of our health and live longer. Conservation of natural resources. Biology is a subject which also helps us to understand the interdependence of plants and animals. Biology has made both the people and the government realize the dangers of cutting down forests and the indiscriminate killing of wild animals. Similarly, the science of advocates the conservation of the petroleum, coal or metal deposits on our planet. Biology also helps us in growing more food. New varieties of plants and new breeds of cattle, poultry, etc. are being developed with the knowledge of biology. This science has also increased our knowledge of diseases of plants and animals and how to cure them. And all these efforts are helping us to produce more food in fields, dairies, and poultry farms. Biology also helps us in making a conscious citizen to everyone. It helps us in solving problems of sanitation, public health, water supply, etc. It makes us conscious of the need of the reduce the rate of our rapid population growth. Increasing population, industries and transport are creating a problem of pollution, endangering the human health. Increasing use of the insecticides in fields, farms and godowns is adding a health hazard. Biology helps us to recognize and take steps against such pollution. And biology is also necessary for certain careers. There are many careers which are open to students of biology. One may choose to be a doctor, a dentist, a bacteriologist, a pathologist, a druggist, an entomologist, a forester, a teacher, a veterinary doctor, and a biotechnologist, etc. Many more careers. So, biology helps us to opt any career in our life based on these. So, this is how biology helps us in many ways. And it's a very important subject among all the three sciences because it's all about life science. Thank you and have a good day.